Hello, there's no live stream this week because I'm away, but I thought I'd upload the final part of my course just to show you some summing up about why most people lose and the performance of the course over the couple of weeks, couple of months, sorry, I was putting the course together. There's also some more detail in here about that oil trade I mentioned in the last live stream. That was Friday, the 11th of November. When we were looking at oil and I was talking about my trade, I actually thought I was going to get stopped out for a loss on that trade. I went short oil, but in the end, it's ended up being the second biggest winner in November for me. So I think it does illustrate how you shouldn't really try and second guess yourself when you're trading. You know, if you've got a process, you just follow the process and let the market do whatever it's going to do. So there's a bit more detail on that. A bit of marketing from me, of course. A few people emailed me after last weekend and said they'd missed out on the discount I did for the course. I put it on YouTube and it's valid for 3 days. So if you want to join the course and put the code YouTube in the discount box, you get 33% off. All the details are in the description below of this video. The code will be valid over the course of this weekend, and when you access the course, you get access to the more medium-term trading approach, the short-term trading approach. There's something like 20 lessons in there, but I thought I'd give you just an insight into this short lesson at the end, summing up some stuff. So here we go. Good luck with your trading. Hello and welcome back. This is the final video in the series on short-term trading. This is only a short video, but I thought it'd be good to do a little bit of a sum up of the main points and then actually take a look at the performance of the account while I was recording the course and doing all those trades in that you saw. So what have we looked at on this short-term course? Clearly there are two courses. There's the more medium-term course and the shorter-term course that I recorded October, November 2022. So we've looked at, first of all, quite a few setups for short-term trading. The setups that I use, we've looked at, was it about four or five different setups altogether. I've talked about the ones I favor and the ones I don't use so much. And, you know, I've traded it with real money all the way through. So you've seen how the account has moved when we've looked at these different setups and put the trades up. And hopefully one of the things that's shown you is how relatively unimportant the entry point is for the trade. I think when we all start trading, we all spend so much time and energy looking for the perfect setup, the perfect entry point that is going to mean that so many of our trades are going to be successful. And we, you know, and hopefully after a while you realize that aiming for perfection is a bit of a waste of time when it comes to trading. And, you know, in this course, I've said that what is of much more importance is the processes that I've illustrated for managing the trade. You know, when we're in the position, whether we're long or short, wherever we got in, managing the trade, of course, managing the risk, which is the killer for most people and is why so many people lose when trading. And then when we're in the fortunate position of being in a profitable trade, trying to milk that trade for as long as possible. So while putting this course together, you see that I've traded with this real account. I put £4,000 in the account and practiced sensible risk management all along. You know, talked at length in this course about sensible risk management. Again, I think risk management is an area that the vast majority of people either don't think is important or just aren't aware of, so end up completely ignoring it. So with the £4,000 account, you can do it with more money, you can do it with less money. The principles are still the same, you know, assuming your broker lets you trade the size you want to for the level of risk. You know, £4,000, it was a fairly arbitrary amount that I chose when using the account for this course. I was really pleased with how the profitability turned out while putting the course together. You'll see it in a second. Of course, it's important to emphasize there are no guarantees in trading. Some will lose, some will make more money, but I do think the principles that I covered, you know, about managing the risk, running profitable trades, and putting yourself in a position where you don't have to be right all the time, gives you so much more knowledge than at least 70% of people who are trading today. And we'll expand on all of this in the live webinars that are part of the course. So To wrap things up for this shorter term trading part of the course, I thought let's take a look at how the profitability worked out over the couple of months I was putting the course together. I thought it would be interesting, as I'm sort of wrapping up the course, to look at the performance of all the trades I did while the course was going on. It did actually much better than I thought it would have done. So it's a real account. So just to show you, these are the open positions at the moment. So at the moment, a mix of trades. The oil trade is doing pretty well. So I'm recording this is that the 15th of November. So I've been putting the course together for a couple of months and trading for a couple of months. So the oil trade you see here is up £244 so far. So that's twice the risk. If I show you the trade. So I put the trade on back here. So a few days ago now, put the trade on here. And it was really a false breakout trade. The market had punched through the previous day's high. The trend in oil was definitely down. So I was taking the view, well, perhaps this is a false breakout. So I went short. The market went against me for a good few hours after I put the trade on. And the last couple of days, it's really started moving. And this is where my stop is at the moment. So I might end up coming out of that for a profit. So that's the open positions, about £460. But also, the broker I used let me look at analytics. So I thought I can only go back 30 days or 90 days. What I'd like to do is the last 60 days, but there's not much difference between it. Let me just show you. This is the last 30 days, 571 realized profit. Last 90 days, 503 realized profit. So let's say about 500 plus pounds of realized profit. Again, just trading the course, and you can see the P&L there. Had a bad week there, and the last couple of weeks have been good weeks. As ever, it's a few trades that really make the difference. So overall, with that 571 realized and 460 at the moment open, it's made over £1,000, which I think is an absolutely incredible return. You know, for a £4,000 account. You know, we've got to bear in mind that past performance is absolutely no guarantee of future performance. But for those of you who are still on the course and still on the live sessions that I run every month in the course, I'm going to continue to trade this account with that approach, and we'll do updates throughout the course. But you know, it shows that, you know, clearly the approach works. You know, I was fairly confident it was going to work when I was putting the course together, because it's an approach that I have traded you know, for over the years in one form or another. But it's quite pleasing that it has worked so well. And I don't think it's that we've had particularly extreme markets when I've been putting the course together. It's just caught some good trends. You know, it's only been right. If you look at the last 30 days, it's been right 63% of the time. We look at the last 90 days, it's been right 54% of the time. So, or 54% of trades have been profitable. And for me, I think I've said before, historically, my profitability is about 57%. So that sounds about right. That I think as it goes over time, it will probably bobble out to be under 60%. But again, it shows you the importance of when you're right, trying to make as much as possible and run the trade. But I thought it'd be interesting, just as part of this, to have a look at how it's performed when I've been doing these real trades, putting the course together. And I think that's it for now. We'll cover much more in the live sessions. And as usual, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. So all it remains for me to say is good luck with your trading.